We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, right fielder, number 11.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-0 pitch, and that one's over for a strike.
Well, he threw him a little 2-0 curveball right down the middle, but 2-0, he's clearly sitting on a fastball that he wants to drive right there. That's not the pitch he's looking for.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slider, strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Happ has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Joe Mauer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Happ shading to his right, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop, D. Gordon.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco into shallow center. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
Now batting, Nick Williams. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Nick Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. Ryan Schimpf is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Minnesota, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 8.
Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s, so he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat-out fooled, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's through for a hit. Here's Matt Adams now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a
swing and a shot hit down the corner. Morrison on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Ian Happ.
Right fielder, Ian Happ.
Lynn comes set. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Ready on 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Lance Lynn. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Joe Mauer. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
No.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Adams. And that retires the side. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Carlos Santana.
8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Rendon in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Tanner Roark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The payoff pitch one more time. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. standing in, Nick Williams.
Center fielder, Nick Williams.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Morrison. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Williams ranging back, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byron Buxton.
He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time, a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Williams coming on. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Striding in, Lance Lynn. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schimpf ranging into shallow right, 1 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He's really been struggling because he's leaving the ball down the middle. He's going to have to pitch on the corners.
Happ is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 11.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Dozier. And a rather easy first out. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A base hit in his first trip.
Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Flying drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jason Castro.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on. Josh Osich is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams racing back to the track. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Josh Osich. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Kendrys Morales will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He enters play here at 288. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ripped on the ground to first. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Number 14 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Hit out towards second. Schimpf picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 31.
Digging in once again, Lance Lynn. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Hit on the ground toward the left. There is Seager. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Brett Gardner. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, D. Gordon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Buxton moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Center field.
Ready for another chance. Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
1 ball, no strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Gordon rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Ready for another shot now. Neil Walker. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Brian Dozier.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Standing in, Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Logan Morrison. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Byron Buxton.
In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Matt Adams now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Matt
Into the windup
Adams.
and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Adams will look to go to second here. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 one more time. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 14. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip. And we're going to have a pinch hitter come on here as the youngster Matt Kemp has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 62.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Adams on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The pitcher.
Now batting, Lance Lynn. 4th plate appearance. For him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Jacoby Ellsbury will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is pulled into right, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gloved by Walker. And he is out on the tag. Zach Duke is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll have a new pitch.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, D. Gordon.
A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. D. Gordon is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And this pitch is lifted in the air toward the left fielder Morrison. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Number 2, second base.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Schimpf will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Here in the bottom of the 9th. First baseman, Neil Walker.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And that misses. 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Here's the 3rd baseman now, Kyle Seager. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit towards center. Buxton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter, left fielder.
Ready now, Matt Adams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And the Twins couldn't have done it were it not for the contributions of